All right, all right. Welcome everyone, or maybe I should say karibu to everyone out there. That means welcome in Swahili. But welcome, karibu, to another episode of Family Finance Fridays with DJ the Money Coach. And of course, yours truly, Nick Westbrooks. And this show is brought to you by the DJ the Money Coach team in the Seven Spheres of Money system. And before we go to tonight's beach, hit that like button, share with at least 5 people. And if you have not, hit that subscribe button, hit the subscribe button as well as the bell to receive the notifications for every time we go live or bring you some amazing content. That way you can help us spread the message, the good news, the good word of the Pom Pom Lifestyle Movement. And the Pom Pom Lifestyle Movement cannot be stopped, by the way. And what is the Pom Pom Lifestyle Movement? It's plenty of money and peace of mind. And we invite you to come join us on the beaches of the world each and every day, 365, 7 days a week. And tonight's beach, just like every day, our beach is Zanzibar. But this time I am back in the States. Part 2 to what we started last Friday, just giving you some highlights of my experience there. But before we get into that, let me bring my man DJ on, talk to the people. DJ, how you feeling on this Friday?
What's happening, Nick? You actually here. You were in Zanzibar last Friday, right?
I was in Zanzibar last Friday.
Man.
It's Saturday for me last week.
All right. Yeah, man. Hey, man, like I always say, any day above ground with your health is a great day to be alive on this earth. So today is an amazing Friday. We're kicking off the last official weekend of the summer. Mm-hmm. Labor Day weekend is the bookend of the summer. Memorial Day is the beginning bookend and Labor Day is the closed end. So like we talked about last week, Alpha and the Omega. So I'm excited, man, because got my gate, totally new gate because Hurricane Burrow just clearly vanished my whole backyard gate. And I got a brand new gate. Shout out to my man Deshaun who put it together for us, our amazing construction partner. And also had damage to some furniture and stuff like that. So, man, I'm getting a whole new backyard, man. I'm excited, man. Matter of fact, my son right now, he's putting together the lawn furniture. I got the nice new cabana type of umbrella that's real big and it got the solar lights in it, man. We going all in, baby. We giving it that Zanzibar feel. And the only color is blue, baby. Blue, baby. It's that royal, pristine blue. So after I get off on this show, my friend, I'm going to hop right down, kick my feet up. I got a movie screen, inflatable movie screen. I got the net, the lawn, furniture. Man, the brand new projector that my son gave me for Father's Day, man. I'm about to kick back and have myself an outdoor extravaganza on this Friday. Going to come right off this high in part 2. So, hey, man, without further ado, man, this is your show. Take us to paradise, Nick.
Oh, yeah. Of course. No, yeah, that sounds like a great Friday night. Nice way to end out the week, head into the weekend. Nice, relax. You got your beverage too. Of course, got to have the beverage with the outdoor movie screen too. It's only right. It's only right.
Like I'm at the driver's end.
Yeah,
the drive-in. Yes.
Yeah. So we talked about a lot, showed the people a lot. Last Friday. Just have a few more things that didn't show the people. Of my adventures, my excursions out there, some of the sites I saw. So I'm just going to show, the people, a few pictures, let them know what they're looking at, where we went, and also to let the people know that they too have the opportunity to visit and participate in these excursions too. Once they book with us and have our team organize and plan their itinerary for them. So this is just a little taste of what you too can experience when you book your trip to Zanzibar, whether you go with us and with our group trip, or if you book it on your time, you can still have these experiences and not have to worry about planning them on your own. We will do it for you. Yeah, of course you can go out and do your research and find what to do and find the excursions, but why do the extra work when we can plan it for you? So just to kind of summarize from last Friday, I showed them some of the water sports, the jet skiing. I showed them the sunset, the beautiful sunset, the beautiful water that I swam in and bathed in the Indian Ocean. We talked about the amazing food that was out there. We showed the amazing welcome I received from my team when I first came through customs, the feelings of me being on the motherland and really having it sink in. And I do have an update on that. So, because I was still in Zanzibar at the time of last week's show.
Sure.
But man, DJ, I got to tell you, the real watershed moment came when it was time for me to leave.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, that's when it really came, when it really settled in, like, man, I have to leave this paradise, this beautiful place with these beautiful people and come back home. That's when it really hit, just sitting in the airport, just waiting to go through security and waiting to board the plane. That's when it really hit. Yep. Yeah. So yeah, just that I that's never happened to me before. I've never been that sad to leave a place before.
Wow.
That's how, yeah. Okay. Yep.
Life change.
Oh yeah. Yeah, for sure. So yeah, that's how how impactful taking this trip to the motherland, specifically Zanzibar, really is. So those were some of the highlights from last week. This week, just to touch on a couple of the other excursions. Let me just move this link over to this browser so I don't have to switch back and forth. I'm just going to go ahead and show you all some pictures, and I think I'll start with. I just realized I didn't show them. I didn't show them. I described it. I talked about the sandbank, but I didn't show the clip of the motorboat ride. So let's start with that, because that was at the earlier part of the week.
Right.
When we took the boat out to we took the speedboat out to Prison Island first, and then we went to Nakupendu Beach, where the disappearing island is. We had that great lunch there, and then we took it back to land for the Stone Town walking tour. So I'll start with those three, give them a little a few of the highlights from that. So let's start with the speedboat. So they can see the water, they can see the ride, which was very, very cool. Very cool. So let me go ahead and share my screen.
Yeah, little birdie told me that you didn't even want to leave the water. First, you didn't want to go in, and then you didn't want to get out.
Well, what it is, what I like I told you guys last Friday, it's the water. It's the Atlantic Ocean, the water here, that I don't want to get in, because that water is so murky and green looking. I'm like, I don't want to get in that. But when I saw how blue and how clear and how pristine the water was in Zanzibar, I'm like, oh yeah, I got to get in that water. It's not, yeah, I love the water, but if the water doesn't look right to me, I'm not getting in it.
I hear you. I don't blame you.
Yeah.
So what we got here? Prison Island, aka Canggu Island.
Yeah.
Am I pronouncing that correctly?
Listen, yeah, your pronunciation is as good as mine. So I will show you the speedboat ride first. A little clip from that. So that's what you're seeing on the far left. So where you get a little pan so you can see what it looks like inside the speedboat. Look at that water there.
Oh yeah. I've been in that water several times. Love it.
Yep.
Peaceful. See to the bottom of the ocean bed.
Yep. You can see yourself under the water. Yep. So that was the speedboat ride. Going from one island to the next.
And the weather was perfect.
Oh yeah, it was. It was a smooth 85 degrees every day. Yep. Not too hot, just perfect. Yep. And this is our arrival to Prison Island, and then I'll let this clip play, and then I'll give a little background on why they call it Prison Island and what it transformed into. So this is after we arrived to the shore from the speedboat. You see all the boats out there.
Yeah, I was to say, man, that's a lot of boats, a lot of tourists, huh?
Yeah, yep, a lot of tourists. Yep. Yep. So that's us walking up to Prison Island. So to give a little background on Prison Island, let me switch this over here. Just give a little background on Prison Island. It was an island originally set up to house unruly or rebellious slaves. And then after a while, it got transformed into a quarantine center or hospital during the height of the yellow fever. So that's some of the history around it. But so we learned that history, and then we also saw some of the animals, the exotic animals they had out there, such as the peacocks. The peacocks were hiding in the trees. So
wow, you actually saw a peacock up in live?
Yeah. Saw two.
I've seen them at the zoo, but I've never seen one in real life. Wow, man.
Yep. Yeah. So
in full bloom.
No. It was perched up in the tree, kind of hiding.
Oh, they fly?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's kind of perched up in the tree. So the peacocks, and then you see on the far right, they have the tortoise.
Yeah.
So I think this last clip might be the video of the tortoise. Oh yeah. So yeah, see all those tourists, all those people out there, but you can see the tortoise.
Man, them tortoises are huge.
Yeah, they're huge and they're old, very old. We're talking about a couple 100 years old. Those tortoises.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, the one on the far right in that still picture, that's the oldest one there, and that one is 500 years old, all the way on the far right in that still picture.
500-year-old tortoise, real talk.
Yep, still alive.
Wow.
All the tortoises are still alive too.
Man, got to be kidding.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's taking us back to the days of Noah. Man, 500 years old? Wow.
Yeah. Yep. There's some more over there. A lot of them out there, and they also had the baby tortoise too. The baby tortoise, they were encased because those are really, really small, really tiny tortoise. So that was another highlight there. And then from there, we went to the sandbank. We went to Nakupendu, because I think you all on the group trip, you all went to Paradise Island. We went to Paradise Island. Yeah, so it was a similar type of experience, sandbank where we had a nice lunch there. So let me see what I have for. see. Okay. Okay. Yep. So there's some pictures of Nakupendu Beach. So this is before the water started converging. The waters converge around 3 p.m. and completely cover up the island. So this is what it looked like when we first arrived there from Prison Island. And I think on the next slide, I think I should have the clip of the water covering it.
Oh, so you go directly from Prison Island to this sandbank?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yep. Here we go. Okay, so this is the lunch. This is them cooking. He's cooking the shrimp there. Our boat driver cooking up the shrimp on the sand there. And then you see the chips and the other seafood that's going to be cooked.
Mm-hmm. Man, it's making me hungry.
Oh yeah, and you know, last week we talked about how good that seafood was. And then this is the spread.
Man, look at that fresh fruit, bro.
You got the fresh fruit on the right there, and then on the left you see there's a bowl of rice.
Man,
there.
boy, I missed that.
Yeah.
Prawns, lobster, chips.
Yep. Octopus.
Calamari.
Yep.
Man. Yeah, brother. That's what I'm talking about right there.
Mm-hmm.
Man, people, I'm telling you, people, best seafood you'll taste in your life.
Yep.
I'm telling you, and I've been around the world. Man, I've been to Fiji, Bahamas, Jamaica, man, and this Aruba, this seafood here, second to none. I'm telling
Yeah,
you.
that's saying a lot.
And I think it's because of the all-around warm water. The water is literally like 70 degrees all year round. Man, I'm telling you, man, I'm starving right now looking at that picture, man.
Well, that should be it for the food. I mean, I might have I think that should be it for the food.
Did y'all have the special drink that they make with it? The mixed drink is like green or like orange. It tastes really good. It don't have liquor in it, but it tastes spectacular.
No, I don't think I had that one.
Man, yeah, man. They have like this little mixed drink. They put in a little plastic jug. They mix it up, and man, it tastes really good. And if you add some liquor to it, oh man, you would feel it right like rain.
Yeah, I have to get that next time. What I did have for the first time, I had the what's it called? The sugarcane juice.
Oh, I haven't had that. Okay.
Yeah, the sugarcane juice. I had that a couple of times. I had that in Stone Town at the night market, and our friend Shalamantu, he makes it also. So we had some of his right before I left on my last day.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's that taste like? What does that remind you of? Can you describe it? Sugarcane. Wow.
Yeah, it's called sugar cane, but it's not overly sweet. It has some sweetness to it, but it's not like
I would have thought it would be super sweet.
Yeah, no, it's not like drinking, that super sugary Kool-Aid that we used to drink back in the day.
Right.
I would say it has like a it almost has like a fruit type of taste. Like it's like a fruit sugar.
Okay.
Like if you're drinking like a passion fruit juice or something like that. So it's sweet, but it's not like a real sugary type of sweet, if that makes sense.
Absolutely. I can relate. Yeah. Man, okay. Sugar cane. Man, I'm gonna make sure I get sugar cane when I go back this fall.
Yep. Sugar cane juice. Yep. So this last one, I believe, is the video of the water starting to cover the island.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's see.
Nakapinda Beach.
Yep.
All right, everybody.
Oh yeah.
The
Now you
island
better get out fast, baby.
starting to disappear.
Yep.
The water is closing up on us. The water is closing up. We're back on the boat.
So when you saw that, man, what came to your mind? Could you believe you were seeing that happening?
I couldn't. Like I never even knew that was a thing. A disappearing island that it was just unbelievable to fathom that in a matter of time, all of that was going to be gone. Like it was never there. And then the next morning it was the waters would recede and it would be a beach again. Like it's just, I've never heard of anything like that before.
It's special, ain't it?
Yep.
It's an amazing feeling, man. I remember when I went the first time and we are on this boat for about an hour, 15, 20 minutes, man, just driving deep into the middle of the Indian Ocean. And I'm like, dude, ain't no way there's going to be no separation like the Red Sea. And lo and behold, looked up in the middle of I'm talking about, and what y'all got to understand, ladies and gentlemen, you're probably 100 feet deep. The water is 100 feet deep. We talking about right smack in the middle of the Indian Ocean. And that bad boy opens up for about 5-6 hours and you party, you eat good, you laugh, you dance, you go snorkeling. Man, you can do a whole bunch of stuff. And then all of a sudden, when they say it's time to go, you better get your butt on that boat because you be going seeing your maker.
That's right. That is right. Yeah. And it's the same time every day. At this particular island, it was at 3 p.m. Starts at 3 p.m.
Okay.
Yep. Like clockwork.
Man, I love that, man.
Yep.
That's my joint right there.
Yep. Yeah. So from there we went back to land, and from there we went right into the Stone Town walking tour. So Stone Town is a historic area in Zanzibar. There's a lot of commerce there. It's
that's the market town.
Yep. Yep. Market town. Yep. A lot of religious influence there. You have the mosque there. You have the Catholic Church there.
Yep. You have the amphitheater.
Yep.
The original amphitheater.
Yeah. We passed through there as well. So these pictures I have here. Let's go to these. Yep. So the far left there have myself with Financially Free D. We are in front of Financially Free D's favorite doors in Zanzibar.
Yeah, them some beautiful doors right there, man.
Yep. And they have those golden posts on there.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, the golden post on there.
Like the Addams family.
Yeah. Well, actually, those posts that are going across and up and down all over the entire door. It might be hard to see from there, but those doors were influenced by India, and those golden posts were there to kind of slow down the elephants from running through those doors. So that's
okay.
Yeah.
All right, I see them. Yeah, they're like little knobs.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Those golden knobs or posts that are there. But Financially Free D loves those doors. She says she wants to get those on her house, and she's able to. Yep. So we have that, and then what you see there, the handwritten lyrics and the the gear in those pictures.
Is that Freddie Mercury?
Yes, it is, from the Freddie Mercury Museum.
You might want to tell them about Freddie Mercury and why is that so important about him there?
Yeah, so Freddie Mercury from the group Queen, popularly known for we will rock you. He actually had a house. If I remember correctly, he grew up in Stone Town in Zanzibar. So that house was converted into a museum. So that was a part of the walking tour. We walked through the museum, Freddie Mercury Museum there. So that's a popular tourist site. Right in Stone Town. Let's see.
Oh man, y'all did a lot, man, in 7 days, brother.
Oh yeah, listen.
You didn't sleep, did you?
Barely. We would go. We were out in the first thing in the morning. We didn't get back until after dark every day. Okay. Yep.
That's the way it's supposed to be on that bucket list trip.
Yep. Some more. Yeah, we got some more from Stone Town. So let me pop that back up, because I put these pictures together last week, so I kind of forgot what I had up here. So you got the Christ Church Cathedral there. That's the Catholic church in the inside the Catholic church in Stone Town.
Okay.
Yep. And then let me see.
That's epic.
Okay. So this was when this might have been not inside of the amphitheater, but adjacent to the amphitheater. We just kind of popped in to this concert that was going on with the Zanzibarians playing music. You have one here playing the violin, very, very talented, so take a listen.
He's playing an American song, ain't he? I know that song. Wow, man, that is cool, man.
Yeah.
So y'all just popped in. He just jamming. Oh.
Yeah. We just popped in. They were in like a side small kind of room or space in there. We heard the music. We popped in there, saw them jamming. Left them a little tip on the way out.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That is beautiful, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Man, you've done a lot more than I've done the whole 6-7 times I've been there.
Listen, I was financially freed Dee's test case because she's curating these excursions and she was also recording the travel vlog content for the marketing purposes, so that people can see everything that Zanzibar has to offer.
Mm-hmm.
So we were having a good time, but we were working while we were doing it too.
Man, that's a tough life, ain't
it? Yep. Yeah, so we also see the American influence on Zanzibar too in this last clip I'm getting ready to show, and you'll see why. And I said, Zanzibar probably could have sponsored these brothers for the Olympics, for what you're about to see here, for the newest event that they added to the recent Olympics.
What, breakdancing?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Okay.
You said upstairs.
Hey, did you get a chance to see the guys diving off the pier?
Sure, why not?
Like on our website, where they dive through the hole and they do the flips into the ocean?
Yeah. I think we did see that at Night Market. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the Coliseum, right? Ain't that the amphitheater Coliseum right there?
Yep, that's it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, that's one of my favorite spots. Hey, did she take you to our merchant guy that makes our clothes? Did you go to his spot?
She
the one that we have in the video, our homeboy that makes our clothes for us, right across from the Coliseum, from the amphitheater.
You know what? We did walk past there, but I don't think we actually stopped there.
Okay, you didn't get anything made. You didn't get any trinkets.
Just the bracelet that I showed you all last Friday.
You ain't get no clothes made. A shirt?
Nah, not this time around.
Bro.
Yeah, not this
Man,
time
come
around.
on now.
Yeah, I wasn't prepared. I wasn't prepared.
The gear that I got for myself, my daughters.
Yeah.
Man, that's too bad my homeboy wasn't there. He could have made, and he make the stuff in like 5-6 hours, sometimes 24 at the latest. You get to pick out the garment, literally right where the Coliseum Amphitheater is, where the kids were breakdancing, literally like right to your left. If you come into it and you 12 o'clock facing it, right to your left is his shop.
Yes. She did point it out to me when we were when we were going, while we were on the tour. But we were on tight schedule. That's the other thing with fitting all those activities in. You gotta move a little quickly.
Yeah, like I said, dude, you done much more than I've done being there 6-7 times.
Yeah.
Man, this is awesome.
Yep. Let's see what else we got.
I'm not one really for the ancient stuff, but I mean, man, hey man, stop through, check out the architect and everything. I don't even remember seeing that. And that's right in the same area where the main corridor of Town is.
Stone Town, you mean?
I mean, yeah, Stone Town.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Stone Town. Yep. That's right. Yeah, right in the main parts of Stone Town.
Okay. Yeah. You went to the night market. Did you see the sharks and stuff that they have laid out? They catch the sharks and the mackerel and all that fresh. They just lay it out on the table.
Oh yeah.
That's something else, ain't it?
Oh yeah. Yep. That's Oh yeah.
Self-sustaining, baby. The ocean does not deplete.
Yep, that's right.
Another great thing, and hopefully, with the industrialization and the commercialization of Zanzibar, I hope that it doesn't become like most places where it contaminates the water. And that's what I was gonna say. Yeah. There's no big old oil rigs and nothing nowhere to be seen. And that's what I love about Zanzibar. But unfortunately, you fast forward about 10, 15 years, it's probably going to be some of that if they're able to protect the archipelago, which I think they have some laws or something to protect it, just like the Maasai.
Okay.
Yep. That's what I always think about, because I've been to places where they got ports and, other islands and Caribbean, and you'll see the bad side where all that, industry is coming in and the merge and the congestion and, the waste. It's like, like Sean says, hey man, humans waste and tear up stuff. And this is the most beautiful island I've ever been on in my life.
Yeah, man. True. Yeah. I could take, for me being there, I could take your word that it is the most beautiful one. Cause obviously, you've been a lot more places than I have, but I'm like, can anything really match this?
No, man. Probably, I would say Mauritius.
That'd be like a close second.
Yep.
Okay.
And Mauritius is like 1,000 times more expensive.
Yeah, I've heard.
Real talk.
Yeah, I've heard.
Yep.
Yeah.
Man, so all right, so you're having all these experiences,
right?
And what is the mindset that you're feeling every time you go to this new place, or you just so overwhelmed, like you said, didn't really set in till you left? But we'll leave that to the end. But as you go into these different venues, what is it that is starting to crystallize in your mind about what we've been able to do over there? And given the fact that you and me been together before all of this ever began, what's that thought and feeling going through your mind, knowing that you and I we had nothing from straight scratch? And even though you've seen me go over there several times, and Tajir go over there several times, and Financially Free D, Kadera a couple of times, what did that mean for you being the person that actually got this started? Because without you coming from the other platform, we're not doing none of this. Real talk.
Yeah, man. Well,
is it like the prodigal son coming home or what, man? I mean, I couldn't imagine the feeling you have, because ours is totally different. So I really want to tap into how you can articulate that for us.
Right. Yeah. Right. And now as far as what we're doing out there, yeah, we do have that, as far as documentation, but you all watching, you'll see that, later on, probably when Financially Free D puts together the travel blog, you'll see us actually walking through the properties that we own, the townhouses, the apartment building, where the Pom Pom Lifestyle Resort is going to be. And it's man, it's really surreal, because even doing my learning and the history of what you have built, DJ, with in with your partnerships and your team members over the past 20 years. You've done kind of similar things in the US as far as the real estate, but what's going on in Zanzibar is like on a whole other level, because it's being built from scratch, from the ground up. And and not only being built from the ground up, but being built from the ground up overseas in the motherland at that. So even though I wasn't a part of your very early journey, just seeing where we've came from in the past 5 years, coming from nothing to seeing this massive amount of land, and Financially Free D have to tell me, several times, like, yes, we own this outright. No debt on it. This is ours. like for real. I'm like, man, wow. This feels like a dream. It doesn't even feel real.
It's unbelievable, ain't it?
Yeah, unbelievable.
But you know what? We're dreaming in 8K HD live. We're dreaming live, man. And that's the great thing about it. I don't think our people comprehend that, man. And they kind of, look at it as in disbelief. But we actually doing it, ladies and gentlemen. We're not talking about it. We being about it.
Yeah. Well, you can actually go. Like, if you come travel with us, you could go and actually touch it. You can touch the physical structure. You could touch the land. It's actually there. It's tangible.
Yep, and we have all the deeds to it.
Yeah, that too. Yep, we can show you the deeds also. It's not, it's not a theory. Yeah.
Nope.
Man, and then just hearing D describe what's going to be offered, and how we're going to be offering the top notch lap of luxury there, and then seeing the geography, seeing that you step out of your door, you can walk 5 minutes and you're at the beach. I'm like, man,
how is that, man? I mean, I don't think they understand. I mean, we literally 5 minutes straight up, 12 o'clock, literally, right? 12 o'clock, right to the Indian Ocean, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep. And then that beautiful blue lagoon out there at the Soul, man.
I wish he would have took you inside the unit so you could be up on that balcony of our 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom suite, the one I shoot the videos at.
Yeah.
Dude, you think that rooftop for the condominium is nice?
Oh yeah. Oh man.
Ain't nothing like watching the sun set on that balcony, baby, and looking at that blue lagoon, having yourself a nice little beverage, sitting back and just like, damn, man, how did God bless me? Man, I'm so grateful.
Man, well, it's going to happen. I'm going to see it. I'm definitely going to see it.
Oh, no doubt, doubt, man. I mean, shoot, hey, you an owner, baby. Hey, shit, you go stay in whichever unit you want to stay in. It's a beautiful thing.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is, man. Yeah. Well, I only got a couple more pieces left, so we can go to the break.
Let's take a break, because we don't need to make this long. What they need to do is understand that you are literally watching history, legendary history in the making, ladies and gentlemen. And we don't say that lightly.
Mm-hmm.
What you have to understand is that Nick is the reason why we're here. And Nick was a client of mine 5 years ago.
Yep.
And wrote this amazing testimonial. And it just blew my mind because I was like, man, who is he talking about? What guy exists like that? And I said, man, I just got to get to know this guy and thank him. Yeah. And upon doing that, I realized how great of a guy he was. And coming from a solid 2-parent household, this guy had a source of humility that was second to none, and a servanthood heart. I said, man, I know he don't know nothing about business, but guess what? I'm going to teach him everything that I know. And he's been nothing but excellent in everything he does, ladies and gentlemen. So to be able to have this moment and share with Nick is, man, dude, it's one of the highlights of my life. Real talk, bro.
Yeah.
Real talk. And having the privilege and the honor, man, that you've earned everything that you have and able to, reward your hard work, your devotion, your loyalty to the organization. Because if you would have left us when we had to pivot, because that first team got us off the runway, but they couldn't keep us in the air because they didn't understand where we were going. But you did not even hesitate. You did not even think twice about it. Man, I'm rolling with you, man.
Yeah.
You and Renee. And the bed had come full circle. And the thing I like about you, Nick, and the thing I love about you, brother, is that when we taking everybody, when you should have went before them, man, never complained, never had any criticism. I mean, a couple of times you just couldn't go.
Yeah. I knew my time was coming. So I wasn't even worried about it. I knew it was coming.
You know what? If we can have that with our people, well, we can just follow leaders without question. You know how much further along we would be in this world?
Man.
I mean, we would have no competition with nobody because the dissension that's intricately indoctrinated in our souls, we don't realize how detrimental it is to our growth. And here's the thing. If you are thinking about somebody living better than you, man, dude, you're wasting your time because God is infinite and his resources for you are infinite. But if you sit up here thinking about what somebody got that you don't have, that's the reason why your blessing is never coming full circle for you.
Oh yeah, it can be in lack,
Right.
Thinking from a deficit perspective.
Yeah, absolutely. So now, you got the best tourism package than anybody. And the great thing about it, you had to pay nothing for it. But that's servanthood leadership, ladies and gentlemen. So all we're trying to do is share this amazing experience with you. And the great thing about it, you don't have to just enjoy it. You can own it. So we're cutting down them trees so you can just enjoy the vibrancy of the experience. We're doing all the heavy lifting, going through all the BS so that you can have an experience like Nick has. And all you got to do is be loyal, be unified, be a team player, and go to work with us. Those things are simple, but they're not easy.
Right.
And especially in tough times, we get even more crab in the bucket mentality instead of doubling down and digging in deeper with each other and going shoulder to shoulder, arm to arm. Am my brother's keeper? Am my sister's keeper? That's what we're looking for right now, ladies and gentlemen, because here's the great thing. We don't need anybody's help financially, but we want everybody to enjoy this amazing life and go back and touch the ground that we all come from.
That's right. And you know what? See, even more significant about that and what we're doing, which I didn't emphasize earlier, is that we are the only ones that look like us that is building something to this magnitude. Everyone else that's building and developing like this, I saw that the Chinese letters out there on some of the developments out there. I saw the Italians. We know the Germans are out there too, but we're the only ones.
Man, you know what? You need to say that again, Nick, because that's real talk, ladies and gentlemen. We are the only Americans, yet alone Black Americans. Yeah. We are the only Americans. Just like Reginald F. Lewis. Reginald F. Lewis was the first person in the history of the world to do an international leverage buyout for $1 billion. He wasn't the first black man. He was the first man. Mm-hmm. And we are the first men in America that have a corporation we built and created in Zanzibar.
That's right.
Man, I don't, hey, you know what? Harriet Tubman said, I would have saved more people, but unfortunately, they didn't know they were slaves. And all I would encourage you to do, ladies and gentlemen, look us up. Come out and check out the trip and stay for the legacy of life. We have some amazing packages that we're offering that to commemorate what Nick has done, to commemorate the whole team, success. And we're just getting started, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to take down hundreds of acres in Zanzibar. We're going to build a massive ecosystem. But, man, we can't do it without you. What's up, my man Isaiah? Another one of our loyal homeboys. Came from the same platform as Nick did and stayed the course. And the best is yet to come. So tell you what, guys, let's go to the break. You're watching Family Finance Friday with DJ the Money Coach. This is Nick's Zanzibar Highlights Part 2. And we want to give you Part 1 of your life. Mm-hmm. So why don't you go to escapetozanzibar.com and check us out. And we'll be right back after this break. Mm-hmm. It's official. We're in business, guys. All right. Here's what we do it at, baby. Cooperative economics. What's happening, everybody? This is DJ the Money Coach coming to you live January 17th, 2024. And history has already been recorded. That's right. We just opened up a 220-unit luxury residential resort in Zanzibar. We also are completing 4 luxury townhouses in Zanzibar. And we're also going to open up the Pom Pom Lifestyle Resort in Zanzibar. It's Africans for Africans, supported by Black Americans unapologetically. So what time is it? The Pom Pom Lifestyle movement can't be stopped. Hit the link. Join us on the Beaches World in Zanzibar. Home is ours. Peace.
All right, we're back.
Hey man, so you've been to those spots on that video?
Yeah, I've been to a few of those spots there. Yep.
Well, talk to us, man. I mean, what's that like to be able to go to the spots that we actually had on the video that we own?
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what I was talking about before the break. I understand it. I see it on the video and the pictures, but it definitely resonates different when you actually put your feet on the ground and you're actually walking through those areas and you see and how expansive it is. So just seeing how deep, how far back the land goes, how much of it we own.
Yeah, we own some acres, baby.
Yeah.
We own
and some acres for sure.
Would you tell them, is it that prime location?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like I said, 5-minute walk to the beach. Walk, not a 5-minute drive, a 5-minute walk.
Yep. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? That land, which is several acres, where we're going to be putting the Pom Pom Lifestyle Resort, which is our flagship, that again is destined to open up Q4 2025, which is destined to be like December of 2025. It's going to be spectacular. And it's literally the main new highway that's running right through the core of Page. Would you tell them?
Oh, yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm.
One way in, ladies and gentlemen, one road out, and they just built a brand new route that comes right past our property. And you literally can go right over the street and right down the hill, right into the Indian Ocean, baby. Yeah. And we own it all debt free, ladies and gentlemen. I can't express that to you enough so you can overstand to actually understand what the opportunity is for you to actually get on the boat with us. That's the thing. So if you're looking at, the trip, man, that's awesome. But what if you want to own some of real paradise? Think about this. We're here in America. What if you had a chance to own your favorite city when it began where you were born at?
Man.
You would have streets and schools and libraries named after you. And guess what? That's what we're doing over in Zanzibar.
Yep. That's right. That's right.
Yep. There's going to be a Westbrooks Academy library. Because you can do that when you own everything.
Yes, you can.
Real talk, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, man, I don't know what to tell you, but I will tell you this. Tomorrow, we're having an exclusive presentation about how to visit Zanzibar, how to own Zanzibar, but most importantly, how to do business in Zanzibar, because we've done it. And we only preach what we do versus other people.
Yep.
We're creating a full service ecosystem that takes 5 to 10 years, but we ain't no rush because we own everything. Nick and I locked up hand to hand, arm to arm, shoulder to shoulder, April 2020, and we built what you're seeing right now, DJ the Money Coach online. DJ the Money Coach already was in business in the B2B world. But we said, let's take this show to the internet. And again, for the disbelievers who have, insecurity about themselves, they couldn't fathom that we could take a small $12,000 investment and turn it into $1 million. Is that not what we did, Nick?
Yeah, that's exactly what we did. Yep.
And now we're taking a couple of more shekels and turn it into tens of millions of dollars and hard assets, ladies and gentlemen. And it's not complicated. It's quite simple, but it ain't easy. Let me say that. It's quite simple, but it ain't easy.
Yep, that's right.
So we're pioneering the way, but the only difference between us and the other pioneers who lost control and autonomy, and I want to give it home. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, you would not be able to interact with us on this internet if it wasn't for Emmett Walsh. He is the founder of the .com revolution. He literally had the first contract with the Department of Defense to create URLs. So you couldn't get on StreamYard. You couldn't get on YouTube, IG. None of those platforms, TikTok, if it wasn't for him, a brother. But unfortunately, the government, like they do, they forced him out of business. Another guy, everybody use smartphones, cell phones. That was created by a gentleman, and I'll make sure I get his last name right. And, just do your fact check, but check him out. I believe his name is Robinson. He created the cellular phone transmutation signal patent that enables you to make phone calls and he was an engineer at Motorola. Look, just like you and I. So those two technologies intersect. Intersectionality, interoperability. And without those two, we're not ever knowing each other. I don't know Nick. And then the third one is by a lady who created the home surveillance system. Those are the three prominent technologies that allow us to do everything on the internet. And unfortunately, you would never know those people's names if we didn't bring them up, because they were robbed, taken, pushed out of a disruptive trillion-dollar industry that they are actually the forefathers and foremothers of. Why don't y'all go home and do your research? It's no different. You think that Edison created the light. The filament was created by a black man. We don't know what we don't know. The elevator was created by a black man. The traffic light was created by a black man. The washing machine, created by a black man. The first open heart surgery, Dr. Haley, a black man. Blood transfusion, Dr. Charles Drew, a black man. Are y'all getting the point? So most of the times we don't know about these people, or we give them their flowers once they have ascended into heaven. We're saying, hey, right now you're seeing legendary history in the making. And the question is, why don't you believe it? Matter of fact, the question is, why don't you come patronize it like you do everybody else? So, hey, man,
Yeah.
I say we put this thing and wrap it up, put a bow on it,
Yeah.
and share with us, if you would, about that watershed moment coming back from the motherland. And did you share any of these experiences with your parents, your family, and most importantly, did you share any with your students?
Okay. So yep. I'll go ahead and tie that up. But I wanna show you mentioned students. So let me show you this. Show you another one of my favorite parts of this trip. You know, which yeah, I mean, this is something else that you didn't do either.
Hey, man, that's what it's about. You're supposed to start where I finish at, baby. And I'm excited about it, brother.
Okay, the Zanzibar quad tour.
Oh man.
Yeah. So this quad tour. So we had a tour guide. You know, we were following him on the quads. We were riding on the road. So it was on road and it was off road as well. And there was for one, it was a very, very therapeutic and peaceful ride, because we were riding through the countryside, through the farmlands. You got to see the cattle and the cows. As we rode around, we rode past the rice fields, the mango trees. You know, so it was a very, very beautiful and peaceful ride. But one of our stops on this quad tour, we stopped in one of the villages, and the village was actually a part of the tour. You know, so we stopped at this village and this village is all women and children at this village. So that's what you see in the picture. In this picture here on the right, on my right here, I see some of the children.
Okay.
And some of the women that came out and greeted us. You know, they allowed us to take pictures, take videos. They showed us their homes. So they live in very traditional. This is a very traditional village, very traditional type of homes that they live in. So the bracelet that I showed you all last week, I'm not wearing it right now. It's in the other room, but the bracelet that I was wearing, it was handcrafted by one of the women that live in this village. So she had a table.
Man,
Yep. So she had a table set up with a lot of her handcrafted jewelry and trinkets, as well as some items that she bought and she was reselling. So being able to be out there and touch the youth and being welcome, it was such a beautiful feeling. Something that I don't think I've ever experienced in America. A welcome like that from the children and and the women out there. So I think I choose. I'll put a pin on it on this one. I'll mention that on my last day we stopped by the Mbweni, if I'm saying that correctly, the Mbweni Garden and Ruins, which is it's a nice area to have a location to have a retreat.
Okay.
Very peaceful. They have these ancient historic ruins that you can kind of walk through and tour, and they have some history on that, but they also have accommodations there if you want to stay there overnight, kind of like a hotel kind of deal. But they also have a restaurant if you just want to go there for the day and have lunch or dinner there or breakfast. And it's right on the beach also, so they have like an upstairs kind of area where you can sit at the tables and have your meal, or you can sit on the beach chairs on the sand, and the waitresses will actually bring your food and your drinks down there. So that was on my last day. But just talking about what I shared with everyone, much of what I shared with you all on this show and last week's show about just the beauty of the land itself, the beauty of the people, the peacefulness of the people, the peacefulness of the nature there, the water and the beaches, the sand, the trees. It's a very calming feeling. As a matter of fact, upon returning to work this week, I went back to work on this past Tuesday. Even my co-workers, it was just staff this week.
Right.
The students return next week. But coming back to work this week, a couple of my co-workers, they said, you look really, really calm. I'm like, yeah, I'm fresh. I'm fresh from Zanzibar. And another interesting thing about sharing my experience and sharing this trip with everyone is that almost everybody I told that I just came from Zanzibar, they like, it's on their bucket list. It's like, oh, I want to go there. I want to go there. I want to go there.
Hey man, escape to Zanzibar.com, brother. You're owner.
Yeah, each and every one of them. I'm like, yeah, well, when you get ready to go, come book with us. Come book with us. We'll hook you up. We'll give you a place to stay. We'll organize your itinerary. Set up all your sites and excursions for you. But several people, co-workers, friends, family. Because as soon as I got off the plane, I went to see some family because one of my cousins, he was visiting from Virginia. So as soon as I left the airport, got my car, I went over and met up with my cousins. And yeah, they said they wanted to take the trip. The cousin that came from Virginia, he wants to know more about investing in this. So I'm like, listen, I got y'all here.
Tomorrow, baby,
right here.
12 Eastern, 11 Central, baby, AM.
Yep. So that's been the repeated feedback. I always wanted to take that trip. I want to take that trip too. That has been the reaction from from everyone that I've spoken to, so far. And a lot of amazement and surprise at what I experienced there, especially especially the food. They're like, oh, y'all was eating octopus out there. I'm like, yeah, we were eating octopus. yeah, because that's one of the main things they ask about. They ask, how's the food, and I'll tell them, if you're a seafood lover, this will be the best seafood you ever had.
Hey man, if you love fresh fruits and vegetables,
that too.
at 1/10 the price here in America, man, and better.
Yep.
No GMO,
Mm-hmm.
no pesticides. Man, I was in the grocery store today just getting ready for Labor Day weekend, man. And I'm looking up at the mangoes, 87 cents per mango. The avocados, little bitty avocado, 98 cents per avocado.
Craziness.
And I'm just like, wait a minute, man. In Zanzibar, I can get an avocado for like 10 cents. And I'm talking about one the size like this, ladies and gentlemen, like the size of a girl's softball. Am I lying, Nick?
Nope. You
can fill up your whole house with groceries for the month of fresh food, about $150. Man, every time I go to the grocery store now, man, I be hurting. I be sick to my stomach, dog. Because I'm a healthy eater.
Yeah.
And I just be like, God, I can't believe I got to pay all this money for this stuff.
Right.
Oh man, what's this right here?
Oh, that's what I was just talking about, the Mbweni ruins. So
oh man,
left, that's the entrance to the ruins.
Retreat right here, holistic.
Yep. And then in the center there, that's the view of the sunset from the restaurant area.
Oh,
and they have like the little huts, where you can sit under the shade there.
Now I am gonna be a little envious here though. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be a little envious on this one, bro.
Yeah.
Oh man, that is man. You in that hammock, man.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even want to get up from there, bro. How is that hammock in adjacent to the view of the ocean and the sunset, or is that just in the interior? You can't see any water. It's just peace and tranquility and woods and forestry.
That's on the upper level. That's in the same area as the restaurant and the bar.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can see the beach from up there too. Yep.
That's the epitome of pom-pom lifestyle right there, baby. Again, sometimes people, what do you mean pom-pom? Okay, it's an acronym, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
Plenty of money, peace of mind. Go find your beach. Anywhere you can get your tranquility and serenity. It's a mindset, ladies and gentlemen.
It is.
What you seeing right here is a mindset.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to come to Zanzibar, but you need to find your beach somewhere. And the first beach is peace.
Mm-hmm.
100% self-actualization of knowing who you are 100% without any questions of trying to prove, impress anybody. It's a peace that you won't understand like a black man till you go to the motherland. Mm-hmm. No, little twinge coming up in your neck or anything like that when you are proven professional and you still be like, man, you just looking over your back. I can't explain it to you. Like when you're over there, you're just another human being.
That's right.
A reverse experience to what we experience here. And I love America, but guess what? I don't have to be concerned about nothing in Zanzibar. Literally.
Nope.
Nothing at all.
Nope.
That's the amazing thing. But guess what? If you guys don't come join us, it's not going to be the same long term because everybody else is coming and getting theirs, and they've been propagandizing you to think about your image of Africa is a negative image. Pot-bellied children, flies on their eyes, malaria, and all that stuff is nothing but a fugazi.
Yeah.
I can't tell you enough about that because when you get there, it's modern, it's peace, it's tranquility, it's an abundance, and 98% of the people look like you and me.
Yep. And the people are thriving out there. The people aren't hungry. They're not starving. As a matter of fact, our quad tour brother, he told us that, if you're hungry, all you got to do is go outside and you could just take a mango off the tree and eat it. Don't have to pay for it. Nothing.
It's like the Garden of Eden. I kid you not. Now I've read about the Garden of Eden thousands of times. It's the Garden of Eden, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep,
literally, right outside our units, you got fresh coconuts, you got fruits, you got and if you own the land, or even if you stand somewhere, you don't have to pay for anything. You don't have to have some store jacking you up and creating an oasis desert.
Right. Yep. The people, look, there's no disease out there. The people are healthy. Look, everyone is lean and not malnourished, but lean, like healthy lean.
Man,
I would say I didn't see one obese person. The only obese people I saw out there were Europeans.
Man, let me tell you something. I thought the cows and the chickens were sickly when I first got there.
Yeah.
But then I had to realize they're not getting jacked up with hormones.
Exactly.
And then when I taste the meat, it was like, wow, my goodness. And I don't eat beef, but I had it once or twice. And the chicken, man, God, to die for, ladies and gentlemen. The watermelon, oh my God.
Yep. The watermelon was, man, the watermelon was amazing, and it's not even in season right now.
Man,
it's still
and
good.
Let me tell you this, ladies and gentlemen. I do not like coconut at all. Just like I don't like octopus at all. Man, the coconut is to smack your mama. I kid you not. I am a coconut drinking connoisseur, and you can ask anybody. I do not like coconut nothing. I don't like coconut cake. I don't like coconut milk. I don't like nothing coconut. Zero. Over in Zanzibar, man, they offered me a coke. No, man, I don't want no coconut. Oh, just have one. No, man. And I was like, man, I don't want to be rude. Yeah, I know I'm going to sip it and toss it. Dude. Man, I was like, man, let me get with our homeboy Hassan. I kid you not. A lot of the foods that you don't like here because they over processed and hormone up, you're not getting the real deal. And this kind of reminds me, like when the first time I went back to California since I was a kid, and I didn't realize that the color of grapefruits were not the color that we see in the store here.
Okay.
Grapefruits in the West Coast, because they're coming right off the branch or whatever, however they're grown, they're not like a yellowish. They more like a opaque, and they taste sweet naturally. Just like if you never had fresh shrimp and you see it in the grocery store and it's like reddish or brown when it's actually just it's a light color. It's like, man, what are we talking about here? Just on that alone, you would be like, my goodness. And then jackfruit, which they charge an arm and a leg for here.
Yep.
Man, they give you a jackfruit this big for like $1 or so.
Wow.
When we talking about jackfruit here, one that big, man, that'll be $40 easy.
Yep.
The markup. Then finding about the history of Spice Farm. I don't know if I probably got you on that because I don't think y'all went. Did you go to Spice Farm?
No, you got me on that.
All right, I got you on that.
You got me on that.
I got something on you. I got something. But the origin of perfumes and makeup comes from Zanzibar. Vanilla, extremely expensive. Zanzibar. Man, I'm telling you, man.
Yeah. Look, I got some spice. Our friends hooked me up with some spice because I told you I had dinner work out there. So I told them I was still having some pain over there. They was like, you know what, you go get you some clove, you know. So they got me some clove.
Yeah, you can't even come off the island with clove.
Yep. Yep. They got me some clove for my, for my mouth.
Man.
Yep. Had me feeling better.
I'm telling you, I still got spices I came from the first time I was there. Man, turmeric. Oh my goodness. The real turmeric. Oh man. I put that in my breakfast every day. A pint. Oh my goodness, man. Man, and the curry. Oh my goodness. And y'all might think we are exaggerating. I kid you not. No exaggerate. It sees the hype. I'm telling you. It is God's paradise. And all I can tell you is, if you planning a trip and you talking about going to the Caribbean, you talking about going to Europe, you talking about going to Nova Scotia, man, you need to stop it and book yourself a trip to Zanzibar. And I'll be honest with you, I don't even care if you don't come with us. It's that spectacular. Well, we ain't trying to corner the market. All we trying to tell you is you need to get there. It's the island of black people. That's what Zanzibar stands for. That's not even an African name, ladies and gentlemen. It's an Oman, I'm sorry. Man, I don't know, Nick. What else you got for us, bro? I mean, we could be on here talking for days. I want to get and enjoy my furniture, man, and
let's get to it, man. I showed the people everything I have. Just look out. I'll just say, look out for that. Look out for the vlog when it comes out, man, because the way all the footage that we captured and Financially Free D doing the narration and doing what she does.
Hey, sounds like Nick got to do some voiceovers.
Oh no, listen, I think she outdoing me, man, with the on camera personality, man. When that comes out, that high quality footage comes out and it gets pieced together, that's what you all gotta look out for. I just gave you all a little taste of what I got from my perspective, but yeah, just look out for that when it gets ready. She's finished, she's handling some business out in Zanzibar, because she, before she has to come back to the States soon, but just be on the lookout for that.
Oh yeah, and we're gonna give y'all a little teaser. We are doing our launch of our next trip for groups to go. It's gonna be 24 in 24, the grand finale. We're coming full circle from almost 3 years ago to celebrate everything that Nick has just experienced, ladies and gentlemen. So we are literally starting the campaign on Sunday, but since we only do this show once a week on Friday, I'm going to give you guys a heads up, a first opportunity to be part of the next amazing trip that we are curating for our people. It's 24 people only to commemorate the grand finale in 2024. So we did our last group trip was the grand opening on Martin Luther King's birthday, exactly on his birthday, which you just saw in the Catch the Wave video. So we're now going to celebrate the grand finale of a job fully accomplished to start moving into the third phase of this amazing ecosystem that we're building, which means we're focusing now on the ancillary services because we built the infrastructure about 90%, and we want to take the first 24 people only. So it's going to be an exclusive trip with all the extra excursions that Nick and the curation of Financially Free D, you'll now be able to stay in the townhouses, the resort, the condominium. You'll start seeing the excavation and the progression of the resort that we're building called the Pom Pom Lifestyle Resort. Then you'll be able to get immersed into all of the ancillary services because you will be using the ancillary services that we are launching officially on October 1 that we're already doing, and the work and the pilots for, but officially it'll be open for full-blown business October 1. So right now, You heard it here first. So if you would like to go to Zanzibar with us, we're taking only 24 people. And that's going to be December 1st through the 8th, or it's going to be December 8th through the 15th. We're going to solidify those dates Sunday at our regular Sunday meeting for our international team and our domestic team. But if you give us a call at 866-395-3042, 866-395-3042, and you say, I would like the 24 to 24 to Zanzibar bucket list trip, we're going to give you a 24% discount. But that's only if you do it this weekend before we officially launch it. Now, you can also email us at Nick, N-I-C-K, at DJTheMoneyCoach.com. And all you have to say is, Nick, I would like the 24 for 24 bucket list trip in Zanzibar, and you're going to get a 24% discount. This trip is going to have the mother load of everything. You're going to have 5 to 7 excursions, 2 to 3 parties, full trip throughout everything that we have built. Everything is coming down the pipeline in the next 24 months, just like we did this 24 months ago to get it off the ground, which is actually going on 3 years come December. How would you like to be first to the market, first to experience this? And it's only for 24 people. We're not playing any favoritism, anything. Get in line, because I will tell you this, it's going to sell out fast. And I'm going to tell you why it's going to sell out fast. Because I will, for the second year in a row, be at what's called the Heart and Soul concert in Orlando, Florida on October 12th. And last year when I went there, we had 358 sharp professionals like you that signed up for our email list, our investment opportunity, and our trip. And we took a lot of them to Zanzibar, and a lot of them invested with us. So when we roll out the 24 for 24 for them, it's going to be sold out, ladies and gentlemen. So right now, today, on Family Finance Friday, to commemorate Nick's Zanzibar coming home, highlights part 2, we're going to give you an opportunity to be the first person to get the trip before it even comes off the assembly line. That's right. So this trip will be 8 days, 7 nights. And you will have the best time of your life, because all you have to do is invest in the trip. We'll help you get your airfare, your visa, and just like what we created our dream from and borrowed the blueprint, Hotel Escarre, once you pay, everything else is taken care of for you by us. First class, exemplary professionalism, and the true pom-pom lifestyle experience. Plenty of money, peace of mind, and you will enjoy the Beaches of the World Club in Zanzibar, and I will guarantee it because I will be your personal host. So if you want to get in front line and get that speed pass and that VIP pass, you got to hit us up now, Nick at DJTheMoneyCoach.com. Or if you like a lot of people who we get down with, they still in the linear world and we love them, 24/7, 365, you can call 866-395-3042 and say, hey, I would like to have that 24 for 24 bucket list trip with DJ and Nick. And when you say that, you're going to get a 24% discount off right there. And only 24 seats, baby. So we always take a lot of people. Come join us. So Nick, it's your show. You opened it up. And again, ladies and gentlemen, we one book in and closed it out. I went to Zanzibar for the first time at the very first 2 months of 2022. And Nick has closed the bookends for us as our last team member to come to Zanzibar. So this is a bucket list legendary experience, and we're going to top it off with the 24 for 24. So what do you got for us, Nick?
Yeah, well, listen, there's not much else to say. You know, I showed them. I showed between tonight and a week ago. I showed them. I didn't even show them everything. I showed them enough, to get the people excited. Matter of fact, I didn't even have to show you anything. Just me talking about it should have made you excited, just like it made my family, my friends, my coworkers excited. Just to talk about it. I haven't showed them any pictures yet or anything, and they're already excited. So if you don't get it by now, then I don't think you're ever going to get it. so I said enough. All I got left to say is, take the trip, and I can't wait, for my next trip, to get out there.
That's right, baby.
Yeah,
we coming. So hey, I'll leave you with this in the link. 2 things. Number 1, hey, spread the gospel. Let people know, even if you're not going, tell them, hey, 100% for us, by us, with us, unapologetically, Blacks supporting Africa. Escape to Zanzibar.com. Book yourself an amazing trip with us. Number 2, why don't you come and own Zanzibar? Get yourself a unit or go into a percentage of a unit with people. And then the most important one, number 3, if you have a successful business here in America and you want to branch out, we can show you everything to do assembly line, because guess what? We've already done it. We have a corporation internationally in Zanzibar. We got our official corporate charter on January 3rd of this year, 2024. And we can show you how to do it. We can set you up with accountants, attorneys, administrators, curators. We can do all that for you. And most importantly, you tell us what business that you've been successful here in America and you want to expand out. We can take you through the process turnkey, baby. We're doing the work. As they always say, the revolution will not be televised. It's happening right now. And like my mentor, Dr. George Fraser said, he said, hey, DJ's a doer. And we got some real great information to share with y'all, but we can't share it. But let me tell you this. There's going to be some major conferences coming to our resort real soon. We're in the talks with some big dogs. And one that you guys really be salivating over, and they came through us. I didn't pursue them. 3 degrees of separation. It's happening. So if you have interest, escape to Zanzibar.com. Tomorrow, 12 Eastern, noon, 11 a.m. Central. The link is right there. All you have to do is hit the link. It's free. Register, and we'll show you everything about Zanzibar from A to Z. And if you can't click on the link, just email us or call us, and we'll send the link to you. So, on behalf of the amazing Nick Westbrooks, the Alpha to my Omega, and 5 years ago in this month, we met, and it's been nothing but an amazing journey, and the best is yet to come, because the pom-pom lifestyle movement can't be stopped. I'm DJ the Money Coach. You're watching Family Finance Friday. Today's episode is the best one ever. Nick's Zanzibar Highlights Part 2. So we wish you a pom-pom lifestyle, plenty of money, peace of mind. Come join us on the beaches of the World Club. And Nick, what is the closer to that?
Your beach doesn't have to be Zanzibar. It doesn't have to be a physical place with sand and water. Your beach, like DJ says, starts in the mind, where you find that tranquility and that peace. That is your beach.
Until next time, God bless.
guys. Here's what we do it at, man. Cooperative economic. What's happening, everybody? This is DJ the Money Coach coming to you live January 17, 2024. And history has already been recorded. That's right. Just opened up a 220-unit luxury residential resort in Zanzibar. We also are completing 4 luxury townhouses in Zanzibar. And we're also going to open up the Pom Pom Lifestyle Resort in Zanzibar. It's Africans for Africans, supported by Black Americans, unapologetic. So, what time is it? The Pom Pom Lifestyle Movement can't be stopped. Join us on the business world in Zanzibar. Home is ours. Peace.